Hello and welcome to my studio and my video blog for this week. I'm Helen and I'm a painter, and each week I show you what I've been up to from the previous week in my studio and out and about. This week's no different, although a little bit different because progress has been quite slow this week, and I'm going to show you that right now. So progress has been slow in terms of I haven't produced loads of different paintings this week, but that's because I've been working on this, which is, believe it or not, an underpainting for the next painting. Some people would say that's incredibly complicated to have as an underpainting, but there is a reason for that, and I'll show you another painting that shows you how that has progressed from something like this to the finished product. So I now have started using this complicated pattern, symmetrical pattern as an underpainting, because I'm interested in a space in between, a kind of, it's not the corporeal, it's not the spiritual, it's literally somewhere in between. It's that sort of feeling, that essence that we have when we're in a landscape, when we're thinking about a painting. Well, or when I am thinking about painting as a painter. So this is the final one that I was telling you about. It's been through the process. You can see it has got that pattern sitting behind it. It's not as complicated as the one that on the big one I've just shown you. But I then pick out, I paint over, but I pick out elements. And in particular with this painting, I've got all the oyster catchers. This painting's called Oyster Catchers, and each oyster catcher sits on a circle of the pattern. That one's hidden underneath, but believe me, it's sat on a circle. I've been interested in pattern for quite a long time, and interestingly, started becoming interested in it when I first painted Breathing Compassion, it's called, a large landscape of Alston Moor, and it was because I wanted to express the kind of spirituality of and the beauty of such a place, and felt like I wasn't really doing it justice just by painting a landscape view. So what's interesting is this year I'm focusing on the North Pennines, and I've returned rather to that sort of concept of having pattern within the paintings. And again, we're looking at gorgeous views beyond human comprehension, really. It's you know, you have to sort of see them to believe them. So either see the real thing or see my paintings to get a kind of flavour. So this is the next stage. Having finished the underpainting, I'm now working on the iPad. So I've taken a photograph of the underpainting, I put that onto the iPad, and I then use all my sort of preliminary studies to begin to kind of construct the final painting. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully you realise now that by next week this painting will look completely different. I have taken photographs for the purists among you that are saying, no, don't paint over it. But yeah, I promise it'll look fabulous by next week. Thanks again. Have a lovely weekend wherever you are. I hope to see you next week. Please follow me on Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe to my mailing list for special offers, especially coming up as we approach the May bank holidays. Save the dates, the beginning and the end of the May bank holidays, to see me and my paintings in my studio in Ulston in Cumbria. Thanks again. Have a lovely weekend.